Hey gang, well it's time again for another yard sale wrap-up video. And boy, last time I did a video in here, I can't remember when it was. But I swear it's like every time after a good yard sale, bringing stuff back in here, it just gets less and less, which I'm not complaining. And the yard sale that happened this past Thursday and Friday, which it would have been a 3-day yard sale if it hadn't been for rain. It had its moments, and some familiar faces showed up, which was always great. First familiar face that showed up was the guy who lives on Magazine Street, and he bought all the tubs of little toys that we had for $20, and I was like, wow. And he winds up giving me this weird looking shovel and an anchor, and what he said was an anchor, which I might do a video on that sometime, because I really want to get you guys' opinion on if you think it's really an anchor, or do you think it's just something else. And he had a price tag on both of them saying that, let's see, what was it? The shovel I think he was trying to sell for $20, the anchor for $30, and I was like, screw it, I'm just gonna put him I'll put them on the dollar table. Neither one of them sold, but hey, there's always next month. First day went off pretty much without a hitch. Not too much crazy stuff happening. Quite a few customers showed up, and last customer of the day was this guy who was like really short. I'd say probably maybe about 5'5", if even that. And he buys a frying pan for $25, and the whole day went buyer after buyer after buyer. It was great. When he said thank you and all this other stuff, he kind of had this sort of high pitched sort of feminine voice, which I was like, nah, I know people like that. I don't care. I was just happy that the day ended with a buyer. Even if it was for $25, I didn't care. I was like, cool deal, okay, great, and all that. And then Friday came around, and it took a little while for people to come around to buy stuff, which that's been kind of a common theme for the past couple of months, because in December nobody came around till like almost the afternoon or late morning, or and then just almost about 1 o'clock. Happened in December, happened last month. I mean, this past Thursday, people showed up after 10:30, and it was great. And Friday, first customer showed up about around 1 o'clock, and these two women who bought a ton of regular size toys. And one of them said that, that there's going to be a lot of happy kids at this daycare center they work at. And I'm hoping, like, man, I hope they're telling the truth, because I'm going to feel really, really bad to take all these toys and then just go off and have another yard sale and charge way much more than I did, because I usually sell regular sized toys for $25 each, and little toys that are about around either the size of or a little smaller than my hand for $0.05 each. And then and when the two ladies got ready to take off, one of them came back up to the porch and asked for a receipt, and I went, I don't give those out. I'm like, okay, it was a little awkward, but okay. And and then there was this one dude who showed up. He was a new face. He didn't speak English very well, but he bought some toys, and he bought one of these boards I have, because he said he needed to do some kind of a plumbing job. And I was like, oh, okay, I mean, I felt bad having him pay $1 for a board, but I'm thinking, like, well, if he wants to buy it, I'm not gonna have a problem with that. What else? And then I'm trying to wrap everything up by around 4:30, and around 5:15, the mullet dude and his old lady show up, and they just bought, DVDs and stuff like that, like they always do. And they had somebody with them, and she bought a bunch of kitchen stuff and everything like that. And so yeah, that's pretty much what I would say is probably about about the only interesting things that happened at the yard sale. And hopefully next month I'll have another one. I think they're going to be on a Friday and a Saturday, which is really good because, because in January, the 1st and the 3rd were on a Monday and a Wednesday. And I can't say it was a disaster. We made money, but that was, and this month I wasn't 100% sure if it would have been a good idea to try and do it on a Thursday and a Friday, but it went way better than I expected. And so hopefully next month do it again. Less plans change, but I'll be back out there again next month doing it again. And then I believe in April it's the Highway 10 yard sale, and from what I've seen, it looks like it's going to be a big one. Well, I'll get into that in another time. So yeah, I got what are we at, the 5th? I think today's 5th. So yeah, I got a lot of work to get done throughout the month, trying to get everything ready to go for next month. But when Highway 10 happens, oh my Lord, that's gonna be more work than I can handle, but I can try and get it done. So thanks for watching, everybody. God bless you all. Hope you're having an awesome day. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you like my videos, please feel free to subscribe. If you would, please go check out and subscribe to the following channels: Reno Vega, Reno Wheat, Grease Monkey 2.0, Rebel Rocker, Lil B Fitness, Churel C, Varina Price, Betty Price, Tyler 2071, Amber Syst, and Danny Knightmare. And holy moly, I'm actually kind of afraid of how much more stuff's going to come in here. But this is actually kind of the what I guess we could call the stuff that's full. Over here to the left, yeah, there's quite a bit more needs to get done, and that's going to be a whole lot of fun. So take care of yourselves. Try to be good. Try to be good yourself. Try to be good to others. Till we do this again. As always, stay strong and rock on.